important you set your sights in the right place, right? Because all it's always things that are measured that you improve at, right? If you don't measure, you don't improve. One of the big ones to measure, and I'm constantly measuring this on myself, is this greens and regulation thing. You know what I'm talking about? And yeah, there's a correlation of greens and regulation to your score, right? And this little chart is actually close, but I actually think it's a little bit. I think it's a little bit. I think they should have gone a little further. Where to me, someone who's shooting 69 to 73, that person's hitting 16 to 18 greens. Yeah. 12 greens to me is like this. 12 greens means you made 12 pars. You should have made 12 pars, right? You can't assume you're going to one putt. One putting's hard. So then 7 holes, you didn't get on the green and reg, but hopefully you got on the next shot. So you're bogeying those 7 holes. So because we can't assume that you're going to get up and down, we have to assume that up and down percentage is low. You know what I'm saying? So then if you hit 12 greens, you should shoot a 79 in my book. You know what I mean? And so you can think of it that way. So if you shoot 14 greens, then you should shoot a 76. Now if you do better than a 76, good on you, man. You made some putts, you got up and down, life's good. You know what I'm saying? But really, you got to think of it that way. So like when you're out there, what I do is I put check marks, on my card, and then I add them up at the end to see how I do. You know what I mean? Today, today I missed the second green, and then I hit all the other greens. So I had one missed green out of 9. So I hit eight greens out of 9. So that if I kept that going on the back, that's 16 greens probably would have shot under par. You know what I mean? But that's what you want to think of. So like if you look at the score, so really you need to hit 12 greens in my book for you to get into the 70s. So then you got to figure out, okay, how many am I going to get on 12 greens in reg, right? And so then now the par threes should all be on the green. Because you got a perfect lie. You know what I mean? It's reachable with all the clubs in your bag. Par fives should also be all on the green and reg, right? So that's already, there's usually 4 par threes and there's usually 4 par fives. So that's already 8 holes. You know what I mean? Then there's going to be at least 4 short par fours usually on the course that you can get on the green, right? And those ones you should also get your pars. There's your 12 holes right there. So you get all the par fives, all the par threes, and the short par fours. Now there's going to be par fours that are long or really hard par fours. You got to be smart on those. Realize that you're probably not going to get to the green in 2. It's too risky. Play it smart. Get on there and one more than reg, and then get out of there with your bogey and just take it as it is. If you get it close and you make a putt, or you get for some reason an outstanding drive, and you could get there in 2 or in regulation, great. But if you can't, you just got to play it smart. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to eliminate the possibility of making a double bogey or a triple bogey. Because if you do that, that throws off the whole plan. Make sense?